And hello everyone, welcome to today's Ben Sam video, and today I am here at Bugaluga Airport down in, well, it's Whiskey X-Ray 5-3. And we're in, well, I guess this counts as Papua New Guinea. Is it Papua New Guinea? Yeah, Papua New Guinea. It's a bit confusing on the map, had to check that. And we're here in the TBM course. And it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to do some big landings here today. Apparently I switched on reverse thrust, which is something I definitely didn't do. But, as you may imagine, this airport is incredibly difficult to land at. It's a gravel strip, and it's one of the airports that's actually included as standard in all versions of Microsoft Flight Sim, with visual upgrades, so beyond the normal buildings, etc. Alright then, a little bit high up on this one, but we're going to start with the TBM. I don't think we'll have an issue here, actually, surprisingly. Gear and flaps are down. I'm going to ease off all the way on that throttle. I am way too fast, but we will be stopping quite abruptly, as good as land rolling up a hill. So you need to make sure you get over this first road, really. That's kind of something that you gotta do. Ooh, and then you roll up here. And we are here. To make sure we don't roll down, and just make sure we got a lot of power. Here. It's kind of a bush airport. It supplies this community that you see here. And this is the terminal building. Okay, so that was relatively successful. I think we got to try something slightly bigger to make sure that we do. Alright. So, what should we try then? We're going to try, instead, yeah, I think it's time for something bigger already. Let's try the Cessna Citation CJ4. Probably very stupid, but we're going to try it. Okay, no, it is in Indonesia. It's on the island of Papua. But in Indonesia, just about in the northern. Oh no, it's in the southern hemisphere. Sorry. 3 degrees south. Its longest runway is obviously that gravel runway. It's longer than you'd think. It's still a reasonable 1,478 feet, or 451 meters. Runway 0624, which is the one we've been landing on. Its altitudes are really high up as well, though. It's 6,233 feet, or 1,900 meters above sea level. Mean sea level. And when it loads, we shall... And we're here then. Right. This aircraft needs about 3,000 foot of runway to land at sea level. So this is going to be a challenge for the citation. And obviously me, because I'm piloting the thing. But I think it actually does have it in it. The runway isn't quite... it is just about capable in width of taking it. So I'm not really worried about crashing into a tree. It's still 75 foot across. However, will we be able to do so without going for a fly? Or on the bright side, if you are going too fast, you'll be thrown back into the air anyway. So let's see how the citation is going to play. That's very rough indeed. That's very rough. Oh, we stopped and we didn't crash. And I have crash on. Haha. What did we crash on though? We landed. Oh, that's unbelievable, that. We landed better than the TBM. With a little bit of help. Right, we'll try now. Thank you. On the A320, I think. I think it's A320 time. Let's see if you could have a flight from somewhere in Asia, A320 style, on a runway that is, in theory, 3 times smaller than the requirements for this aircraft. I have a feeling that this isn't going to go quite as well. So, obviously this hasn't got any, proper code as such, as it's really unknown about, and it's far from the big cities, etc. So, Whiskey X-Ray 5 tree is the code. And we should be in about now. Come on. But yeah, that runway is still almost 1,500 feet, and it's generally considered that you need about 4,500 feet of runway to successfully land a plane. Especially, oh well, I mean the A320. That's it down there. Just to... Yeah. This could be interesting. And also, another great thing I would say about this area is that there are loads of airports around here. Bush flying is great. You know, it might be worth finding some third-party bush trip. They're really good. And there's loads to do. You got one there. There's others scattered about. Obviously, the simulator has set us up on a longer approach for the A320, as we've now dropped below 10,000 feet. Still, you can see that the distance above is changing rapidly, so it's going up and down because of all of these mountains. It would be nice if we could get back to that same position as we were. Thank you most kindly. And now it's just coming into our HUD range. Gonna give it a little bit more juice. That's all off. We're gonna go just a tad above 2500 again, but we can do some GPWS callouts. I'm probably not going to be dropping away again now, isn't it? 2500. Oh, someone else here. That's really annoying. They're gonna think, what on earth is this guy doing? Back up for 2500. So we will do yet another 2500. Obviously the mountains we passed over meant that we came within 2500. And again. This time, it is the one. But can we land the A320neo here at Bugaluga? 2500. Altitude is too high apparently, even though we are higher than one end of the runway. Actually, no, I admit we're way too high. Again, this is so temperamental with all of these mountains. You know, your GPWS just makes no difference. Way up. Oh, 1,000. 600, 500, 400, 300, 200, 120. Ah! I'm not quite sure how that wasn't a crash. Have I definitely got crash off? Because that looked an awful lot like a crash to me. But on the bright side, we're here. So my recommendations to Australian and Asian airlines, why on earth? I'm throttle idle. For some reason it just kept on going. That's not really my fault. I don't know why that's happened. My advice to Asian and local area airlines: fly A320neos here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow on GeoFS for the only time this week for an air show or a landing competition of something. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you then.